I'm entering the city of Bruges. Just absolutely lovely here. I'm just walking over the bridge. So these buildings were built back in the 12th and 13th century, and people do still live here, and it's very well maintained. So I'm just outside the Beguinage, and I can see some horse carriages. So these carriages go right around the city, and they take you to all the important places. That statue is of Mr. Saab. He was the curator of a museum in Antwerp, a local I suppose. So here we are, at the point where the horses stop for a break, have some water, take a bit of rest as well. So it's about 60 euros for the ride in the carriages, plus a 10 euro tip for the driver. So here we are at the Beguinage, a World Heritage Site. So this was founded in 1245, a place where all the Beguines resided. Basically they were women who dedicated themselves to God and lived a single life. Here we have some rabbits. So this site has a garden, and there's one hidden away as well, and there's a cathedral and living spaces for the nuns. People have lived here throughout the ages, for centuries in fact, and even to this day nuns still reside in these halls. This is the place for the boats and rides. You can take one through the canals, enjoy sights of all the popular places. And the horse carriages also go through this lane. It's just absolutely beautiful place, full of meringues and colorful macaroons, tasty treats and delights. It's like so many sweets inside this place. It's just mind-boggling. So here we are at the second tallest brick tower in the world. So it's built by the locals, and it's got like a museum inside as well, and it houses famous artworks from people like Michelangelo from the 13th to 16th century. You can check that out here. If you go along this way, you'll find the entrance to the museum. So you can access the artworks from Michelangelo and some other people as well. So now we're at the central part of the city, just walking along the square. These are like probably modern additions to what already existed. There's like a nice burger shop here, and plenty of places to do your shopping. So here we are with a nice view of the tower. And this is Simon Stevin, who happened to be a mathematician, scientist and music theorist. Seems to have contributed into these fields. So here we are at the chocolate shops. There's a bunch of them. All types of sweets, ranging from macarons, dark chocolate, various forms, shapes, and candy as well. There's so many options here with plenty of color and this jello-like sweet. It's like perfect as a gift, souvenir, you name it. You can get anything you want. So we're walking towards the city center, where you get plenty of sights. So these are some of the main chocolate shops. They've got white chocolate. Oh my. So this is the Great Belfry Tower, the most iconic place here in Bruges. This is also designated as a World Heritage Site, standing tall in the middle of the city. This tower was built in the 13th century and it's about 83.5 meters high. If you can climb 366 stairs, you can get a breathtaking view of the city. So back in the days, that's where they kept the treasury, seals, and all those sorts of things. So this is the city hall, one of the oldest. So it was built back in the 1300s and inspired by the architects of the city halls. So inside you have a lot of history, portraits of mayors, kings, emperors, and even Napoleon. And once it was the administrative center of the city. So this is where you can start the ride for the horse carriages, which takes you all around the city. This gentleman is John Bradell. He's said to have played a major role in the Franco-Flemish War. But there's a bit of controversy. Some say he didn't actually play a role. That's how it goes.